Hi. Imagine being me waking up to the same cycle, same reality, facing the same things, wondering about the same things, expecting to understand what the fuck is happening to me. What causes my body to react to this thing that makes this sound, koroma, any like what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Do you have an answer for me? Hi, do you have an answer for me? I never got an answer. What happened to that dog you had made a statement about? Isn't it a beautiful dog? Let us take for those who are here for the first time truth on this level. A true judgment on this level must conform to the set of facts to which it relates. If I should say it now, isn't it a beautiful dog? And you look and there's no dog, that statement is a lie. For there's no dog to support my statement. That's a lie. But the Bible tells us that you can make the same statement as I've just made. Isn't it a beautiful dog? And assume that it is there and persist in the assumption that it is. Now that no one knows what the would come there. That's a statement you'd made, never got a answer. I'm saying never got a answer because that's his photo. The man to which this voice belongs. I don't know how long I have left, judging by what I'm feeling. Hi, Dad. Where's my dad? That's my dad's photo. Dad, but I'm fine. Dad, but this can't be the. I get to leave. Someone will think. You know how many times I've listened to this audio? And to imagine everything concerning the machine that took you to never got answered. Everything in the world first has to be imagined and then executed. First in my imagination. The intelligence to do it will come, but you take the blueprint first and conceive it and dwell in it as though it were true. And no power on earth can stop it from becoming so. But tonight, if you're here for the first time, you want something practical, you apply what I've told you. First, have an objective. You must have an objective. I can begin to make myself feel right and calm. Ask yourself, what would I like for life? 2, don't be ashamed 3, to name it. What would I like of life? 4, well then, try to get some objective. Now, prayer, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing more than the subjective appropriation of the objective. I begin to make myself understand what is happening to me in 1, 2, 3, 4. I appropriate it subjectively. How do I appropriate a state subjectively? 3, 4. Well, suppose now, this very moment, 5. I wanted a ball, an ordinary 7, baseball. 8. But there isn't a baseball in the room. I've repeated the same sentence is written. I want to feel what it would be like if I held a baseball in my hand. And so I can feel it. You think you can't feel it? Well, now try it. I want to feel what it would be like if I held a baseball in my hand. Now, I want to feel what it would be like if I held a gun in my hand. I want to feel what it would be like if I held myself in my hand. I want to feel what it would be like if I held a basketball in my hand. Imagination creates reality, so I draw a cup of tea. Then would the cup become real and then I am able to drink from the cup of tea. What do I understand when I call in that which is called love? And how do I expect to respond to the word love? What do I understand when I call in the word perfect health? And how do I expect to respond to the word perfect health? What do I understand when I call in the word truth?
And how do I expect to respond to the word truth? What do I understand when I call in the word citizen of Switzerland? And how do I expect to respond to that which is called citizen of Switzerland? That which is, and that which seems to be and is not truth is nothing. That's a quote by Leland Waters. I've applied all these things, drawn all the whole mlima unaona ni pale. These are the results I get. I myself, I don't know how many months. When was I ever going to use this thing? The only time I was ever going to use that thing was when I have a baby, which is when, which is I don't know when. Judging by what I'm feeling, I don't think that's a reality I'm ever going to face if I'm being honest with myself. So hi Dad, let me speak to my father. I guess before inventions of phones, there was a way you could just send messages. So I'm gonna send a message to my dad. Hi Dad, I'm tired of acting like I'm fine, Dad, in this country called Switzerland. I've tried so hard, so much patience. I work in a job that takes so much energy from me. I want to understand, I'm here, but I don't even understand how the system works. I have to work for a living so that I can earn that which is called money, so that which is called, I can use that which is called money to pay off that which is called insurance, that which is called taxes, that which is called, where was the living part? I was born and I found my dad working, trying to make a living to earn that which is called money, and here I am. Wondering when am I ever going to make it to this, go beyond the craziness of what this life is. I can begin to make myself feel right and understand what is happening to my body. It is so intense that I clench memory so that you don't notice what's happening, but I'm the one who's feeling that. And the thing is, I know this body is not like, because if this photo that I'm looking at is myself, then what am I? This is a question of questions. Can I, by thinking, find out where it is my thoughts originate from? This is a photo. These are the parts of what this body that I'm wearing, what it's made up. The skeletal muscles, the eye. Let me go to the torso. All this. Beyond this is what is. When you exit this body, beyond the flesh and the hairs, that's what you find. For me to understand how much love there is in me, it will translate into numbers, which will be how much. For me to understand, Viviani, look, can you look? Can you listen to me and understand? For me to understand how many bones do I have in my skeleton bone structure, it will translate into numbers, which is how much. For me to understand how many strands of hair are growing on my skull, it will translate into numbers, which is how much. For me to understand how many eyes I have, it will translate into numbers, which is how much. For me to understand how many blood cells red blood cells I have in my body. The answer will translate into numbers, which will be how much. For me to understand what time it is, the answer will translate into numbers, which is what time. For me to understand how much money I have in my bank account, the answer will translate into numbers, which will be how much. For me to understand what year it is that I arrived in this thing called life, the answer will translate into numbers, which will be how much. For me to understand how much strength there is inside me, the answer will translate into numbers, which is how much. For me to understand how much perfection and good health is available inside of me, the answer will translate into numbers, which will be how much. So am I made up of mathematics? What do I understand when I call in that which is called mathematics? And how do I expect to respond to that which is called mathematics? Is it a word? Is it a thing? Is it a place? Is it a person? The presence of mathematics. What do I understand when I call upon that which is called advanced technology? How do I expect myself to respond to the presence of that which is called technology? What do I understand when I call in that which is called perfect health? And how do I expect myself to respond to the presence of that which is called perfect health? What do I understand when I call in that which is called doctor, daktari? And how do I respond? How do I expect to respond to that which is called, the presence of that which is called doctor? What is it? I can begin to smell a rose. I can detect a rose and our lily, an eastern lily. I can detect that. Then what does it do? Somebody will think of me and get me a rose. So I'm going to do this one last time. Honestly, never got an answer. Why it's possible for you to walk in my shoes? And what would have done? So let me see how true it is that my imagination creates my reality. So clearly before me this is a blank page. I did say I'll give myself what I want. I allow myself to step beyond that which is, and see what I want to see. Oh. I like being honest with myself. I feel like I'm the only one who can change myself to become who I want. I'm the only one who knows what I'm going through, what my sister went through. All in the name of being alive. Said I'm gonna give my characters eyes so that maybe they can start to see me. I can start having conversations. Oh, so hi, and how are you? Where are you from? I understand that you are a very successful architect. Is this like your first job? Man, you must be doing so well. Who would have known? One, two, three, four. Gotta be in control of my life. I'm in command of my body. Gotta take charge. The words, words you throw around when you tell somebody, I love you. You gotta mean them. Oh, you're doing a great job. I want to feel it would be like if I had a baby. I can't assume a baby into being limited. It does not work like that. Watch me have a conversation with this wonderful lady here. This is a real on YouTube. I have several videos of repeating the same stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I don't know how much I have left on this thing called life. But to think is free of charge. So I will think what I want to think. So this is a newborn. The baby should be real already. I then realized I think I've never given birth. But I think when children are born, the arms are like this, so I don't know. So baby's coming out of the cervix, out of the vagina. So I'm trying to be as realistic with that kind of image as possible. So I've always wondered, so when ladies give birth, does the stomach go flat immediately? These are things I can imagine, but I've already made peace that I'm never going to have kids. It's fine. I know I don't want to bring children into this life that has had me wondering and asking myself about so many things. This life that ate my sister alive. Abigail Magogoreba, hi. And here's a photo of my sister I could show you. Well, it's in the mountain of things over here. And you'll see it in my other videos. And then this is after the good. I have the presence of this wonderful, right kind of man. I'm sure everybody has the idea of the kind of man. This one is like the he that is all the good there is that you could ask for, find in a man. He is. It's like, baby, I got you. You're bringing children into this world. You're bringing children into this world. You're creating your own family. Imagine that. And then, so this is after the good lady. I decided to call this lady God. This lady is called God. The man is called, what's your name? Do you want me to call you? He's understanding. The girl is God called. Oh, this is a combination much made in heaven, I'm telling. So then this God lady has had a child with her eyes. Our God announced that I did decide. I don't pose. What is it called to pose in English? Don't ignore stuff, These things you're not taught in school. To use your imagination to create the kind of reality you want. At least in my school, where I grew up, just too many words, so many subjects that some things I'm not even using in my life. We just fill our minds with things that don't even make sense in this kind of reality that I'm finding myself in. My sister had to work to earn that which is called money. Basically, everybody has to work for that which is called money, so that when you earn that which is called money, then you go ahead and pay for that which is called insurance and that which is called all the systems that have been created by men, which is called lifestyle, that which is called food, and I don't know. So what is the reality? What is the truth on the reality? That which is, I would desire to hold a grand memorial service for my sister Abigail Mogogora, but something that should have happened years ago. And even before I had the chance to do that, then Shushu left. Hi, Shushu. And I understand why he left the way he did. I understand why my mother left. What do I mean by they left? It's a choice to take your own life. You can take your own life anytime you want. It's yours to take. I'm not asking you to take your life, but I'm just being honest. Because this is already, and me, I'm choosing not to take my life. It's not something I've considered. I'm trying to put my practice to everything I have in me. See how far I can push myself and the limitations of this life. And you also have to face the truth. Truth is that I don't know what the truth. I know the truth. What the truth is? The truth is I had a sister, but I became a Gogoreba, and then here she is, Abby. Hey, life did to her what I wouldn't wish done to anybody. What would you suppose this is? And when I draw this, who would you think I have in mind? Who comes to mind? She is the one I have in mind when I draw this. It's an assumption that Mwasare, that you've made a full recovery, and you're doing quite well. You even discover that you love drinking chai latte. So I'm drawing you here with your chai latte. And now you can speak and talk and walk, and your children have come together in unity of the presence of that which is called love. And this photo was taken in Runda Estate in April 2023 when I had the chance to move my parents to Runda Estate because I'm rich. The assumption here is that I'm rich. What is to be rich? Drinking tea chai and with marogundi inside it. And they're talking. Dad is like, kumanye mao. Let me try to. Dad, how would I mimic your voice? Kumanye mao. Sejimala oka. Yani nabuhilwa sana mao. Your dad doesn't call my grandmother Mwasare, he calls her Mao. Because it's, Swahili for mother. Mwasare, I'd call my grandmother Mwasare because she's my namesake. And I love Mwasare, I love you from here to the next kingdom. I'd conceived a scene where I'd renovated the house in Domimbololo, the main house where you get the chance to live with your sister, Nyanyam Sambweni, talk about your childhood days. Then I listened to your talk. I asked you guys, so how was it, Masara Nyanyam Sambweni? Back in the day when you guys were born and you were kids, how was school like? What did you eat? And in that state that I'm talking to them, they're all well, they're happy, they get to experience this new era called clarity, having moved them to a state of greatness. That's even possible. That's my stepmother. She nowadays likes Marundi. Fatuma, my cousin. Hi, Fatuma, mommy, Lucky. We spoke of making our lives great, drinking mimosas, playing golf. And then, because from that conversation I had with Fatuma, I pictured her and myself, living the life. Because we deserve it. I mean, we do, Fatuma. So I forgot an answer. Let me tell you. Yeah, I told my dad, even when I'd be gone from this life and they call me, I'll answer. I feel like I'm going to be able to answer. I just appear like a ghost. Oh yeah, somebody called my name. What do you want? Hi, Mother Valentine. And of course, I give myself great qualities, great body, a body that is in perfect shape. And I'm like, oh my God, isn't it wonderful how healthy my body is? Isn't it wonderful how glowing and soft and silky my skin is? Isn't it wonderful how beautiful and long and strong and amazing the hair on my head is? Isn't it wonderful how bright and amazing my eyes are? Isn't it wonderful how good I am? Isn't it wonderful how I get to have clarity of life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is me holding a golf ball. We've made it in this life. Like, oh my God, we're taking charge. All that is good is available for us to use. So whether in those fancy sports. This is a perfect version of my future self, if you will. I don't know if you can project. Is it possible to project myself into the future? So this photo was taken in November 2023 when Fatuma and I had the chance to, and it's a thing, we've made it a thing. We go to play golf, live the life because we're rich. I mean, hi, lucky, so lucky. I'm going to project you over here. Of course, in reality, the girl is perfect. The girl is beautiful. God deserves the best. And Fatuma, you're living in Runda, but they've decided I've placed you in Runda Estate. And your mom also lives in Runda Estate. They're kind of mansions that you only see on TV. Kwa kitu kama Silent Sunset, huko sasa huko ndo tunaishi. Huko. Yeah? Yeah? Good God. So there's Fatuma is the sex itself, also her, she's holding a baseball bat, her golf club. We're like, oh my God, ciao, kumbe unaweza kucheza, umekuwa pro kucheza football hii namna this. I'm like, of course, duh, Fatuma. So me, I've already hit the ball. It's like, ooh, going there. Let me tell you, in my imagination, in my head, everything is just working out right. Everything is just wonderful. My brother Patrick Mahanga Magogo has already, he's found his success, his prosperity, his joy, he's making it through this life. I'm seeing him, his work's been published around the world, So isn't it wonderful how I finally received the hair dryer that I'd ordered from baby bliss. Then there it goes. This is the kind of dress I wore for the Christmas of 2023 when my workplace, Levis Garden, held the annual Christmas party. So I showed up looking amazing because my body is right. I'm able to fit in these clothes that I used to avoid. I'm able to fit in. Red and the boots. Isn't it wonderful how I had the chance to usher in 2024 when I was in Samat, and because I can afford to pay anything and everything's working out right for me? Or should I make a statement? Isn't it wonderful how I get used to calling myself a well-established citizen of Switzerland, because after I was officially issued with my Switzerland passport, as I've always asked it to be, and I get the chance to execute my rights to be alive, to be here, to be strong, to be free, to be healthy, to be successful, to be amazing, to be magnificent. Oh my God, I speak life. I'm teaching myself to speak life because only I understand what I've been through, from where I've come from and where I'm headed. So I hope you're paying attention. You that I call myself, it better be right. The presence of myself. I choose me, by the way. Oh, and this photo here that you're seeing was taken in February 2024 when this me and he had the chance to go ski for a skiing vacation. So this he must have come from imagination, the right kind of he. The he of his. It would be nice to have somebody who by my side in my life who I can trust. And when you're coming into my life, Mr. Right, come knowing that you're not coming to complete me. You're coming to compliment me, and I compliment you. Come having a self-realization in yourself. Understand yourself. Be patient with yourself. And master yourself the way I'm trying to master myself. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'd like to be in a kind of relationship that is not complicated by the things of this life. It's just genuine connection to create a master kind of lifestyle. I wish to have genuine kind of love. And then those are the skin. Oh, I see when the sun is shining over me. So here I'm flowing with imagination creates reality 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need to be these are normal people. If they were normal people, I'd be able to have conversation with them if they were real. Isn't it wonderful how vampires are real? Oh yes, it just is. I get to see on TV. Why me? Why do I even exist? I call upon that which is called love to be present with me. Then love appears in person and is forever established in my life as is. What do I expect? No, what do I understand when I call in that which is called success and prosperity? It is what? How do I expect to react to success and prosperity in its presence? I choose to think forward for myself intelligently. There are so many things, my challenges I've seen happening on well, this social media things. Seeing the challenges, I told myself I am not participating in that. I feel like in this life you have to think forward for yourself. Ask yourself, so why? Why do I have to do this? Why do I even exist? What is my name? If I had let me just finish doing it the way I think. You see? I want to feel like I'm made of love. I want to meet people with genuine intentions. I want to be alive. I want to travel around the world. I want to take photos and videos of the sun from different parts of the world. I want to live. I want to be. I want to be alive. I don't want to fight with anybody. Look, I don't even have that time. Why am I fighting? For what? Jeez. People, I want to experience what this life is in its reality. Can I conceive a sin which, if true, would imply the fulfillment of my dreams? What would it be like if it were true? How would I feel if I were not the kind of girl that I'd like to be? I decided it would be nice if I had a house in Domimbololo. And Domimbololo happens to be the place where I come from. Yeah, it is there. The house, I know visualize the activities. Question is, where is the money? Because everything you have to have money. Where's the money to do all that? For me, let me just quote in because numbers are available for me to quote. So I'd need approximately, I'm just going to say $1 billion because the house is grand. So I'm going to need $1 billion. Hey, God, make $1 billion present for me to use. Hey, God, make $1 billion in Swiss francs cash money or in form of numbers that I can call money available for me to use as I wish. And then God will respond. I'll be like, oh my God, isn't this wonderful? If I get to have the amount of money I want to do the things that I will to do with my life. These are silk bed sheets, mind you. Honey, we are rich like that. Abby, we rich like that. So this plant got to be so big, I had to put here. And here it's nice smelling perfumes. So this is where I'm at. This space I occupy in this thing called life. In my space, I speak life, let me tell you. I speak greatness, I speak healing, I speak the presence of love to be present. I just choosing love, y'all. Choosing progress, I'm choosing understanding. So these ones are plants. When you see that, it's not that clear enough for you. Must I explain everything? Must I? We are following the lights, brothers. sisters, come, help us. Are we here to be seen and not to be heard? So this is my office chair. So you catch the meaning of what I had in mind and I drew that. My wireless printer over here. Yeah, I made it through, people. I get to give myself water. In my imagination, that is, in my drawings. Can I, by thinking, find out what it is my thoughts originate from? Ho. Mr. Did the soil, did what I said I'd do there. Yes, a designated area for my car keys because I drive the very latest Grand Jeep Cherokee. Honey, better keep up. This new chapter of my life is called clarity. I can begin to have clarity and understanding of why my life is the way it is. Yes, pause again. So that's my TV. It is as big as could be. Perfect. Speaker over there. Plant. My cactus growing quite well. I call in the presence of that which is called life. In its perfection, its truth, and its reality, to be present, everything to work out. Well, this is my Monstera plans called what is. I've even made statements for my plans. Oh my god. You know, before you take me, I'm going to have to try to achieve my goals. Right? Okay, what did I do? Alright. Got a feeling. Wow, so me. This thing called clock, where you can hear the time ticking away too. I talk to myself a lot. This is me being present for myself. Is this green? No, that's not green. It makes sense when I show you what is. Oh, come on. This color green. This is me trying to rush. There's space. So this is my money plants. Okay. This is the table that I'm seated on. Dining table that I'm seated on. Little round edges like that. Let me tell you. The chandelier over here, honey, you'd have to open your eyes. It's reality. See? See. We don't want to know what I'm feeling. I'm not even going to explain to you what it is that I'm feeling. So this is the chair I acquired from IKEA. It's mustard yellow. If you know what mustard yellow is, this is it. The color, I mean. I love this chair from the moment I saw it. Then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it to myself. So I gave it to myself. It is. Got a million. Okay, so this is the sofa. Like I'd be like, oh my god, isn't it wonderful how I finally get to have the kind of sofa set I've always had in mind. It's quite comfortable, like adjustable. You can do miracles with this sofa set. It is comfortable. Fat boy soft things there. I'm just getting what I want to be, just drawing. During the life be amazing. And then I have those rugs. Plants here flourishing. It's called a too, forever flourishing. Then I have my lamp over here from Shushu. The moments that I claimed would come to pass. The plant that has since climbed, that I've had to train to take over the house, like that, turning this house into a beautiful jungle. You get the concept, We finally completed knitting my sweater, started knitting a new one. The plants here, it's grown. I have plants everywhere. I have my piano over here. Yeah, I decided I should have a piano, so I gave myself a piano. Yep. Isn't it wonderful how I get to have the kind of piano I've always had in mind? Oh yes, it just is, isn't it? And I dare to assume. Then I command by that assumption the whole vast world will be my will. So, never got a landlord spoke of a perfect law of liberty. What do I understand when I call in that which is called the perfect law of liberty? What is it? Jeez, what is the perfect law of liberty? I don't know. But it would be nice if it were a real rule. You know what I'm saying? So I decided I want to be an architect. I've been declaring and saying that, isn't it wonderful how I get to become the most well-established professional architect there ever was? Oh yes, it just is, isn't it? Then I command without assumption the whole vast world will be my way. So you wouldn't know what this is unless I explain it to you, and I don't feel like explaining it to you. It should automatically look like whatever it is that I have in mind when I'm doing all this. Okay, so basically, this is an aerial view of this space that I occupy, as is. then again a command with that assumption. The whole thought of being, can I command by assumption the whole thought of being married? That even a thing. Don't even know. And then yeah, I'm tired, so I'm just going to finish up with this. Actually, it's called continuation. In my imagination, everything is just working out right. So maybe someday all this will come to pass. When that is, from yesterday is when it should have begun. I don't understand why wars, people fight for what. All these things that we acquire in this life, do you know you will leave them behind? Do you know a child does not come with anything in its, like the children are not born with bags. Like, yo, I have arrived, here's my bag, here my protocol, this is what I'd like my life to be in 10 years from now. You know, child is just born innocently into this world, facing all these ideas and creation men have created. Some systems we don't even understand why they exist. Quite sad, really. Yeah, an example of this lady again. So this, like I said, she's called God. You know, we are taught to use the word God to pray. Pray to God. God will come through for you. So my sister and I prayed to God. Oh, in the name of Jesus Christ. God Almighty, come through for my sister. She needs your help. Remove the pain. Dissolve the cancer in her body. Get us to be strong. And so my sister pushed through. Oh, Abby pushed through. The fire my sister had. Still has, Father, I'm concerned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This good lady, you know, she made a choice to have a child. She doesn't. I don't think you can. I don't know. So she gives birth. You know, she's happy. Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm giving a child into this world. So this baby, I mean, in this world with nothing but itself. What do you think the expectations of this baby are? That is going to find, oh, everything is available. Okay, so the parents, maybe they're rich, would afford all these things. But the child needs to come with the intelligence of understanding. I wish that was a thing. Children come with knowing what they need to do. Child would have to go to school, I don't know what, in some few years. It's going to have to go to work, to work for a living, to earn that which is called money. Who knows, by the time this child becomes a real child, the money would have changed form again, from being digital currency with the bitcoins and I don't know what. It's going, this child, I pray, may you come with all the understanding when you come into this universe, darling. Fictional child of ours. When you come into this world, may you come with understanding and everything ready for you to have the best life you've ever had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I even speak to my plants. Every time I see a new leaf, I'm like, oh my God, isn't this nice? Please welcome to this side of life. I hope you're ready. You come prepared. So there's too much that comes to my mind that I want to see come into being. But then again, what is life? What am I? What are you? Isn't it wonderful how I can begin to see me? Then I can begin to see me for what I am.